Hey, so I have a problem on the board here. I have 6 to the exponent log base 216, 343. And I thought this would be a good way to demonstrate some log properties, so let's get started. What I want to do first, so a lot of times a problem like this that will have the same base, right? Like if you had 6 here, it's a very easy problem. Like if we had 6 to the log 6, 343, the answer would just be 343, because we could look at it like if we just looked at this log and we called this a, let's say if we have log 6 to the 343 equals a, then that means 6 to the a equals 343, just rearranging the logarithm. But what we have here is 6a, and we know it's 343. So that's kind of a long-winded way of saying that when the base is the same, it's very easy to find a solution because it's just the input. But what we have here is a little more complicated because the bases are different. But as you'll see, it won't be too bad. So what I'm going to do is I want to just take this logarithm, and we'll work with this separately for a moment. What I'm going to do is, instead of writing it as 216 to 343, I'm going to write this as 6 cubed and 7 cubed. 216 is 6 cubed, 343 is 7 cubed. And then in the previous video I showed how we can quickly solve this, but I'm going to do it a little longer just so we can see the steps. We can do a change of base on this. You can use whatever base you want. Let's just call it 10. You have to have the same base on the top and the bottom. So we can, for our change of base, we can write it like this, but then we can use this property that allows us to bring the exponent up front. And we can write this as 3 log 10 7, 3 log 10 6. But then what's going to happen is our 3's will cancel. And so we have log 10 7, log 10 6. But then we can use the change of base formula in reverse and rewrite this as log base 6 with input 7. Now, that's perfect because we wanted to get the same base. That's the whole reason for this, is in a problem like this, we need to get the same base for it to simplify nicely. And so we can go back to our original problem and write this 6 log base 6, 7, and that's just going to be 7 by the property we talked about originally, that you can, in essence, kind of cancel these and end up with just the input.